Alright, what's going on everyone? It's Piggy Choco, and in today's video we'll talk about some interesting news ranging from a new god to Cyno and Dendro Arcon updates, plus 3.0 getting shortened, and community's expectations and last hope from SUMERU. So before starting all of this, I'd just like to say one thing: start saving your Primo Gems if you haven't already, as if things go according to these assumptions, trust me, the future of Genshin might be the most amazing. So before we get into all of that, I'd just like to announce that a 2 new blessings giveaway has just started. So if you'd like to enter that early, the link's in the description. So let's get into the video right now and boom! So firstly, we'll clear the air about Cyno, Dendro Arcon, and this new god that may have a connection of release time, banner, and powers, which by the way are my personal speculation. So for this part of the video, I won't pop off any screenshots, but I'm really hoping that you're keeping those ninja sense active. So Hoyoverse has been bombing teasers after teasers just to show the gameplay, and it's all surely done to make players give in to the hype. At least that's what I initially thought, but after closely watching this detail in teaser number 2, things got pretty interesting. You see, when they revealed the desert, there were few close-up shots of underground areas where 2 statues having a bird-like face were observed. And let me tell you, these statues are not any ordinary soldiers, but according to the hieroglyphics in the ancient Egypt civilization, they are none other than the god of moon, aka Thoth himself. And I'm pretty sure if you're a Marvel fan, you might have seen him in Moon Knight also. So what's the connection between him and Cyno? Well, if you look on Cyno, especially his headgear, we clearly get to know that he is a follower of Anubis, who's another major god in the Egyptian civilization, responsible for the spread of knowledge and guiding the soul's afterlife based on their actions in the previous birth, aka karma. In short, their relation was like keeper and judger. So it is very possible that by showing this representation, Hoyoverse is in fact teasing the release of Cyno. And the second reason is the Inazuma pattern. You see, when 2.0 was about to release, a second teaser pretty much gave us an idea about Kujo Sera. Although it was a shadow, yet she released in 2.1. So relating this pattern, I think Cyno may be just after 3.0, and I'm very excited to see what kind of powers and significance he has in game, because in manga and lore he's too powerful, because the teaser was surprisingly detailed and had tons of culture integration. So yeah, now moving on to the Archon release possibility. It's like firing an arrow in the dark, because as of now there has been no official information or even representation or a small pic of the Dendro Arcon. But here's what I personally think about her release situation. You see, as from a marketing point of view, they would most likely not keep another unique or new 5-star lined with her release. For example, if you're thinking that Cyno and Dendro Arcon will release in the same patch, I don't think that may happen, because to be very honest, the Archon hype is real, but Cyno unarguably has been one of the fan favorites from the very beginning of the game during official trailer release. So yeah, that's what I think about the Dendro Arcon. I mean, my personal views, of course. Now moving on to some SUMERU expectations. There are tons of things that can be improved in Genshin to enhance the player experience, but right now I'll only go with those that may contribute to that missing kick for the players. So first, the Spiral Abyss. Now it may sound super weird, but surprisingly, most of the people in the community are interested to getting the Spiral Abyss expanded. For example, like after you do Spiral Abyss 12, you can customize the floor and then try to create a new leaderboard. I mean, things that would really test your account and your characters. So leaderboards would be nice enough as long as equal competing environments are created. Secondly, focusing on quality of life changes. For example, increasing the daily commission Primo Gem rate, the resin refresh rate or the total amount of resins getting increased, and most importantly, increasing the interactivity within the game system by improving the guilds would be a great thing. And finally, regarding the storyline, I really hope they make a different approach for each and every character, his story, and really let us explore the new thing and the new twist that is hidden in it. So now moving on to some shortened info or potential news. By taking a good look at all the official things that are being displayed by Hoyoverse, the community has started to speculate that given that there are so many variations in the map, for example a rainy area, then a mix of them, and then a complete desert area, and given the reference of gods, guardians, and the tree of knowledge that was shown, the storyline of each and every character may be explained in detail. And as SUMERU SUMERU is considered a mid-region, the need to clear out the picture and the main storyline is quite important. And yeah, also don't forget the characters, as they will release at least 18 characters. So for this reason, the community thinks that 3.0 may be a short introduction and the main story may actually begin when Cyno arrives. So yeah, for these technical reasons, 3.0 may be shortened. So do let me know what are your thoughts on this and how many Primogems are you saving for your SUMERU characters. So yeah, that's basically it for today's video. Just thought I'll let you all know about the latest news and my thoughts because the history is amazing and I'm really excited. So if you enjoyed it, make sure to subscribe so that you won't miss on any latest news and stuff related to Genshin like this. As always, see you all in the next video. Until then, stay safe and stay picky.